Okay, to be honest, I don't know how far behind my stream is, but I literally tried to start this because I was watching on my phone. As soon as the fight started, it looks like I'm behind. How quick was this finish? I'm watching the fight on my phone real quick. Chitty banging with some kicks early. No pun intended. Jake with the nice crisp boxing. Preston. Jake's got the hands for sure. Early. Trips him. Takes the back. Chitty's on his knees. It's always a bad spot right here. Jake takes the back under the neck. Does what Mike Davis kind of should have done, which is just do the baseball bat grip type thing. I don't even think that's the term, but you know what I'm trying to say. Where you put the elbow behind the shoulder blade like he's doing. Got the tap. 1 minute in. Oof. That's rough. My stream was a minute behind. I'm sorry, boys. I was just trying to time it till after the the fight. That little retirement. I actually wanted to come on for I wanted to come on for Mike Davis versus Mitch Ramirez, but I mean, sometimes it doesn't work out like that. I was getting ready for the stream, boys. My bad, my bad. I'm a little late, but I'm here. Whoever's tapped into the stream, let me know. Dustin Poirier, Max Holloway. That's what I'm talking about. All right. They're getting the decision announced. What up, Rising Easy? Riding Easy. I was late, bro. That's my bad. My stream is lagging a little bit. I gotta refresh it. 1 second. Matthew plus 750. We need a KO. Let's go. Check your sound. What's up with my sound? Is it not good, my sound? My audio's not good? Riding easy? Let me listen to it off my phone. I muted it. I'm gonna mute it 1 sec. Or actually, I need to talk so I can test it. How is it now? Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. That seems to be good, right? How is it now, JJ? How is it now? Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. That seems pretty good. Testing, testing. That seems to be good, right? is it now, JJ? Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. How is it now? Testing, testing. All right, boys. Shout out to JJ. Testing, testing. Definitely needed. I've been noticing that in my streams too. It's a little bit quiet, so I'll fix that. What's already fixed now? All right, who we got next? Damn, I always hate when it's a quick finish while I'm streaming because... Let's go. It should be good now, right, JJ? Testing, testing. Yeah, that shit's good. Perfect, perfect. All right, we locked in. We locked in. Here's the one I'm kind of intrigued about right now. It's actually a good matchup. Let's start a poll. Wonder Boy or Bonfim? You know, Bonfim hails a solid record, right? But has he really been tested? A lot of people point out that knockout loss to Dalby. I'm going to take that with a grain of salt, personally. I'm going to take that with a grain of salt. Look at what Joshua Van and Charles Johnson, you know, so it happens sometimes. Now, if it becomes a habit and Wonder Boy knocks him out, then this is a real statement. So let's see here. But it appears to be a striker versus grappler, if I'm not mistaken. Matchup here. I'll be honest, I'm not super familiar with Bonfim's work, but I'm about to get familiar. Bonfim put me on when he did that good work to Chaos, because, you know, I respect Chaos's work for sure. All right. Coming up next, we got... Oh, a good one. Solid one. Chris Curtis versus Max Griffin. Bro, remember like about a year ago, Chris Curtis was going crazy on Twitter about every single day. Yelling at his fucking haters. Seems like he settled down. I haven't seen any crazy takes in a while. Chris was pissed when Trump won. I saw he tweeted, but that's about the last I heard from him. Anyone know where Chris trains? He's still at Extreme? I could look it up on Instagram. Wonder Boy so far. Hey, so let's do we can recap a little bit. The main one that I'm high on is Mike Davis versus Mitch Ramirez. Solid performance by Mitch, too. I just want to start off by saying that. I heard that he had a heart surgery and all that stuff. You know, the guy's got a crazy life story, as you guys know. I did an interview with him before he signed with the UFC, before Contender Series even. So, you know, shout out to Mitch. That was just a great performance, though, and he was being counted out big time, and he gave Mike a good fight. So, you know, let's see what happens. Oh, look at that. Chris is with Sean. And looks like Sam Alvey. I remember when Chris and Sean were fucking beefing, bro. Looks like they fucking moved past that. But yeah, shout out to Mike Davis. Elite. He also proved his mettle in there, you know. He got tested, and he ended up finishing Mitch after Mitch gave him a good fight. Good fight for sure. My biggest thing with Mike, you gotta, you know, I ain't criticizing, I'm just saying, Mike will probably agree. Instead of the whole bicep, while I was watching it, Mike's going for the bicep, and I feel like that's so outdated, bro. Just fucking, you got the choke, right? This is where Mike was the whole time, right? All you gotta do, grab it, right? And boom. Forearm, right? Behind the back. Mike knows this, bro. Mike knows this. And you fucking crank that shit. Easy. Because when you're talking about that mass, about over the shoulder like that, once you bring the elbow down, you're really cranking in the choke. So, I mean, Mike knows that, but yeah, you gotta, you know what I mean? This is the grip for rear naked chokes. nowadays. Or if you do the bicep, right? You gotta tuck it at this point. That's also like new generation. If you're going for the rear naked, you gotta tuck it if you're going for bicep grip. Bicep grip rear naked, tuck that shit. Because you can even once you tuck it, you don't even have to be underneath the chin. You could even go, you know what I mean? You gotta hide the hand though. You gotta hide the hand. Walter with the win over Kennedy, solid win, right? Looks like I'm basically just entering in before the main card, which is all good, but yeah, Strickland and Curtis warming up backstage. You love to see it, you know what I mean? You love to see it. That's a little bit of the difference with MMA I notice is the training partners play more of a role than coaches. You guys ever notice that? I don't know if it's good or bad, but like Bryce Mitchell training a lot with like TJ Brown. But you would think that like getting the work in with his coach is imperative, like every day, like you see with guys like Kamaru Usman, you know? Guys like Justin Gaethje. Even I know Cheeto's not doing the best right now, but guys like Cheeto, Sean O'Malley, you know, he's got his coach. He's always doing pads with his coach. That's what I'm trying to say. Imagine Sean O'Malley hitting pads with like, you know, Marcus McGee. It just, I think I like seeing Strickland and Chris Curtis sparring before the fight. This is a little bit different, but I'm talking, you know, a lot of the times I don't understand why guys are training with training partners over coaches. And look at that. Jake Matthews did exactly what I was saying he should do. So shout out to Jake Matthews on that one. Some guys just really have a grappling discrepancy, or they're just it's really like they're like a fish in, or they're not a fish to water, whatever the opposite of that is. Let's go, Trevin Jones. Trevin Jones about to come back. You know, we love Trevin Jones over here. That's mandatory. So, Trevin Jones looks like he's going to come back on the regional scene somewhere. International, actually, potentially. He got a contract signed. Trying to zoom in on that shit and be nosy. I can't read anything, though. Okay, so Anthony Orozco. I'm not going to play it because of copyrights, but I'm sure it'll be fine, actually. All right, boys. So Anthony Orozco. Before this Chris Curtis fight gets started, Anthony Orozco, he's a rising welterweight. He has just improved to... Let's find out. Okay, and I don't know. Let's hopefully his age has been revealed, because his age hasn't been revealed for a long time. Still no information on this kid's age, man. What's going on, Anthony? Okay, so let me get into this real quick. Anthony Orozco, rising welterweight on the regional scene. I don't know how old this kid is though. That's why I'm like trying to figure it out. I think he just graduated from college a couple years ago. Like if it was my guess, I'd say Anthony is, let's say he's 23 when he graduated college about 2 years ago. So let's see, he's 23 when he graduated college in. I'm going to say this guy's 26 or 27 years old. So anyway, he's 7-0. If I'm just being honest, he hasn't fought anybody good. If I'm just being honest. 2-1, 2-0, 6-5, 2-0, 2-1, 17-8, 14-10. These guys aren't very good. He's got an extensive amateur background though, all finishes, knockouts, submissions, on the IMMAF scene, which is international. That's really all you guys need to know. World Championships, International World Championships. So that's like the best you got for amateur in MMA. Where you probably like fight a couple guys in a day or something like that. So, and he did that 2 years in a row. He competed on that 2 years in a row, it seems. Or at least there was like a qualifier, then he went to the, you know the deal. Now he's calling to come into the UFC, or he wants a title shot in Cage Warriors. Now he's probably not going to like this if he sees this, but title shot in Cage Warriors. You know, I want to see him do well. I really do, and that's why I'm kind of being honest here. I keep seeing, you know, he might want to come to the UFC, but as far as the welterweight division goes, when you got to come in there and mix it up with guys like Randy Brown and shit like that. Joe Rogan, baby. What up, Soda Pop? Soda Pop, did you see Jacoby called out Ian Gary? Too good. It's coming. Soon enough. But I'm talking about this young buck, Anthony Orozco. Look him up. He just got a win on Cage Warriors today. I saw him fight live in basically his second fight, December 2023. So he's gone on to go 5-0 since that. But my thing is, I don't know how well he can mix it up with the top welterweights. I know, you know, you're not going to get a ranked opponent right away, but, you know, give him the developmental deal if you sign him. Maybe get him on Contender Series, another fight. That's what I'd say. Anthony, get a title fight. I would love to see this, right? Anthony gets a title fight in Cage Wars next. Defends the title. That'll basically put him at... Because bro is 7-0. Let's just be real about this. And I know a lot of you guys aren't interested in this right now. I'm going to get off this topic in a second. But bro is 7-0. You don't need to be signed to the UFC off of fucking 7 wins. It's just way too quick, man. And yeah, sure, Cody Garbrandt did back in the day, but just listen to me on this one. I kind of know what I'm talking about. So with that being said, title shot, defend the title in Cage Warriors. Granted, you win the title. Dana White Contender Series fight to get into the UFC. UFC debut. So we're talking wrap up this year. 5 months. 2 fights. 5 months, 2 fights for Anthony Orozco. Or 6. Get 2 fights in by the end of January 2026. Then get ready for Contender Series. They're going to put him on Contender Series this year probably, this kid. That's what they're going to do. But I think he should get on next season of Contender Series and prepare for that. That's my thing with Anthony. Fight is getting started, boys. Max Payne Griffin versus Chris Curtis. We're calling the fights. Chris is looking a little bit lean, like DC said. 10 seconds in. Let's see what the boys are saying. I used to sponsor Max Payne. 3-leg parlay starts here. I need this fight to go under 2.5. Next need Nate to win. And Lewis fight to go over 1.5. $100 gets me 4K. Need that play by play. Alright, I got you, Ryden. I got you. They're 30 seconds in so far. I was reading your comments, so I couldn't really call the fight, obviously. But Max is kind of on the outside. Chris is pressing as usual. Chris does this. Chris shells up. He takes your shots, and then he returns hard counters. Chris's MO. Guy who lost to Mike Davis would beat Terrence McKinney. Ooh, that's a good fight, no? Terrence McKinney's probably moving on past prospects now. But yeah, Mitch Ramirez. The guy was addicted to fucking meth and heroin growing up in Utah. Got to a point where he did a home invasion with some homies. He's the only one who got caught. Did like 10 years in prison in Utah. We got an interview. He told me his whole life story. I've been doing this, boys. I got interviews with all the guys. Mike Davis, too. But yeah, Mitch Ramirez, I'm a big fan. You know, that's who Carlos Prates knocked out to get into the UFC, unfortunately. Nut shot from Max Griffin. Chris Curtis is managing his nuts right now. Kind of just shaved the front of the cup. Sometimes finishes come out of this. Dude, Chris is pretty lean, bro. His lat is like sticking out. I wonder if he's kind of if anybody happened to watch the Jacoby Smith interview. I wonder if Chris is a little bit emaciated if he didn't eat before the fight. He's looking a little bit extra lean. Ref, what the hell's going on here? We're good. Get this thing going. They're both on the opposite side of the cage. It doesn't matter. And I'm 90% sure what's his name was on the red. It's literally right there. He was on the red corner. At least where it says Red UFC. What is this back tat? I can't really see it. Is it an angel? I see angel wings, but looks like there's more to it. So Chris is just doing his Oh, Chris landed a stiff jab. And I guess Max poked his eye, so Chris is complaining. Body kick from Max. Blocked, though. Now Max is spamming some shots right now. A little dirty boxing. Mixes into a takedown up against the cage here. Chris Curtis got the whizzer. Max Griffin, lands a shot on the way out, right hand. Back to work for Griffin. Kicking. Doing his thing. Somebody's cut, according to DC. Curtis is cut. Max Griffin is on the bike, but he's actually doing decent. I'm not gonna lie to you. Max Griffin is kind of deploying like a boxing approach. Like Chris Curtis having a hard time catching him. Max Griffin is fighting like how I fight in the UFC game sometimes. This will piss you off. But this is how Jack Hermanson beat Chris Curtis, so I think he's trying to use the Jack Hermanson approach, if I'm being honest. With Chris Curtis, you got to just counter him. You can't be trying to like press him and back him up. That's his game plan. That's what he wants you to do. Again, Max Griffin just on the bike. Chris Curtis not able to catch him. And Max Griffin is landing at a low rate, but he's landing more than Chris. Chris has a nice little counter there when Max enters. Max Griffin on the bike. Chris with some nice jabs, some nice hooks, lead hooks. Switches stance as he chases him down. DC pointing it out too. Honestly, bro, I think because I played the UFC game so much growing up, I can like tell I could tell a game plan pretty quick. Because in the UFC game, I feel like that's what I used to do. I'd like find out what their game plan is against me, and then I'm like, all right, I know what you're doing. Now I gotta like counter that. I could just see it. Towards the end of that round, I mean, Chris is smiling, but I think what's his name won that. If I'm being honest. So yeah, Anthony Orozco, sign him when he's about 28, which is about next year if I can guess right. I mean, why isn't this guy's age revealed? This is tripping me out. All you got to do is reveal your age, Brody. But yeah, 6-0, now 7-0. No need. Welterweight, 98th in Europe, 53 in North America, 11 in the West, number 5 in California. So who's number 1? Yo, what up, Prime? What's going on, Prime? We back. We got Chris Curtis versus Max Payne Griffin. And what's his name? JJ's going to hit his parlay most likely. Knock on wood. I won't jinx you, Brody. Max with the same game plan, but now he's striking as the second Chris enters. Nice counter. Griffin just jabbing. Jabbing and like a step back right hand or something. Like a pull counter. Ooh, Chris Curtis. That's Chris Curtis bread and butter. MO right there. Shades of Buckley versus Wonder Boy. I got Derrick Lewis too, low key. I don't think Tallison knows what he's getting himself into. And those tall guys, Derrick fucking notorious for doing great against them. Alright, Prime. I know what that means. I looked it up. It means away from keyboard. Oh! Max just dropped Griffin. JJ, you got a minute left till your bet clears. A minute left, JJ, till your bet clears. Griffin's up, though, and he looks fairly unfazed. But, bro, Chris is literally a shot away. They're on the cage right now. On the cage, Chris firing. Max isn't throwing right now. Max is just pump faking. Oh, Chris trying to land big. Max slips it. Curtis goes back to pressing. Max Griffin is cut. Max Griffin working the oblique kick now to try to, ward off Chris. Fakes the oblique kick. 1-2. Chris Curtis working that fucking Joaquin Buckley right hand special. Right hook special. What is Chris got on his back? A warlock? Bet clears in 9 seconds, JJ. Alright, bet clear. 2:30 left. Oh shit, no. What the hell's going on here? Your bet hasn't cleared. You got a whole round left now. 2.5 you said, right? Oh, under 2.5. Okay. Okay. My bad. I got you now. Under 2.5. Well, you got 5 minutes for that to happen. Oh, head kick from Max landed. Somebody might get knocked out, bro, the way these guys are fighting. Max in on a takedown. They're just posted on the cage right now. Knee from Chris inside. Max, let's go. Ooh, nice 1-2 from Max. That could have knocked his ass out. It was that clean. Light though, like a Nate Diaz style 1-2. Who's winning this round? Tough round to score. Ooh, I got, Chris was winning it, but they got a minute left and Max can win this round. It's who wins this last minute, pretty much, if you ask me. Also, what do you think, boys? Should we get that, Wonder Boy? Or should we get that, Bonfim prediction going? Let me know in the poll that I got going on. Wonder Boy or Bonfim? Chris Curtis is pressuring Max against the cage, landing his hooks as Max goes left to right. Chris working knees and elbows in the clinch. Gotta love it. Man, they were just swinging it out, not landing anything in that last 10 seconds. Tough round to score, man. That's a tough round to score. Who you guys got that round? I'll go Chris. I'll go Chris Curtis. He had the octagon control, which is probably the deciding factor. They're both pretty even when it came to like significant strikes and stuff like that. Shout out Soda Pop. He got the number one crown right now. JJ's number 2. Prime's probably up there. He just got to comment a couple more, but he's away from the keyboard. 1-1. Yeah, 1-1. 1-1. This is one of those fights you can almost smell a knockout coming. It's like building to it, you know? Although neither guy is too tired, but let's see what happens because that was a sloppy last 10 seconds. Whoever stops moving their feet, which, I mean, it's leaning in a direction of Max, just because Chris is all fucking forward pressure, which DC loves. That's DC's favorite fucking fight style, but Chris lands a jab early. Max isn't backing up now. He's trying to hold his ground. See how quick I pick up on that, boys? Look how quick I pick up on that, boys. Now he's pressing. But that's not what you do to Chris. This is bad. You cannot fight Chris this way. Now he's working body shots. Okay, dude, I'm telling you, Chris is building, man. So DC saying Griffin's corner told him to mix in the hide kick. Just kind of spam it behind the combos. So let's see. I think that's good advice. It is landing. It's landed multiple times in the fight. Chris with a nice right hand. Kind of taking a break now. Oblique kick. So he's going back to the old game plan. He felt it. He felt that pressure style ain't ever going to work on Chris Curtis. Chris has a great style for fighting in the streets, bro. He'd probably go undefeated in the street, Chris Curtis. Chris Curtis would probably be undefeated in the streets, bro. The way he fights. Ooh, nice shot to the body. 3.5 minutes left. Okay, 1 minute left for JJ to get that bet. Yeah, I feel Chris Curtis is building, but not landing hard enough shots. If he were to be landing that fucking Joaquin Buckley right hook, leaping right hook, it'd be a different story though. And he's working for it. And Max sees it. Max, you see that? As I'm saying that, Max starts shuffling the other way, away from the left hook. He read that. See, he's nullifying the Joaquin Buckley leaping left hook. Or the leaping right hook. Chris should really press Max against the cage, so to speak. He's following him too much. You gotta corner him, bro. Corner him, and you gotta throw like a 4-punch combo like Ilya. 2.5 minutes left. JJ, parlay didn't hit, Brody. And I don't want to tell you that, but you told me to give you play-by-play. Damn, Chris landed a knockout shot. The way Chris goes head body, bro, he could knock you out at any time, man. Right hand from Chris. Oh, Max is a little bit fucking shaky. Not shaky, but he ain't looking clean. I'm telling you, Chris got to do like a 1-2. Chris got to do like a 1-2, 3, 4 to the body, big. Chris got to do a 1-2, fake 3, load up for the fucking right hook to the body. That's what you got to do. And I know it's kind of specific, but I'm telling you, bro. Think about it. 1-2. No, sorry. 2-3, fake 4, load up for the fucking 5. See what I mean, bro? Chris has to corral him with punches like he just did there. Or even all he's got to do is simplify. Just fucking throw that right hand without the intention of trying to land it to load up with that right hook. To the body or the head. See right there. Throw that left hand. Corral him back in. There you go. Nice body shot. From Chris. 30 seconds left. Chris won the fight, though. Nice Muay Thai trip from Chris. Yeah, definitely the fresher fighter. That alone's going to win him the round. 17 seconds left. Chris Curtis got the dub. Shout out to Chris Curtis. Max Griffin is exhausted. They're banging in the middle. Knockout could happen. Nice knee to the head from Chris. Good fight from the boys, man. Good fight from the boys. Yeah, solid fight. Always respectful. Always, not respectful, but respectable is what I was trying to say. Always got to respect a Chris Curtis and a Max Griffin fight. Always got to respect it. Max Griffin always looks like he's tired as fuck, though. Good fight. Good fight. We got the pay-per-view, or not the pay-per-view, but the fight night card up now. Bro, Tuco, he hasn't won in the UFC, has he? Yeah, 0-2. I mean, this is a setup, bro. Oh my goodness. He gets a 9-0 Umar, 5-0 Navajo, 6-3. Bro, honestly, this guy's undersized for the division. 35 years old, fighting at... He's 6'4", you're kidding me. No, he's not. No, he's fucking not, dude. Hey, Tuco is not 6'4", boys. I'm sorry. 6'4" is insane. No, he's not. Fights at light heavyweight. This guy's way undersized. Way undersized. 6'4", my ass, bro. You're just as tall as, Isn't he just as tall as Brendan Allen? I gotta pull up Brandon and Tuco. Yeah, bro. Brennan and Tuco are literally the same height. 6'4" is insane. Oh, Tuco might be a little bit taller. Tuco's like an inch and a half taller than fucking Brendan Allen. Wait, who won that? I just want to make sure I heard Chris Curtis won that, right? Chris Curtis with the victory and no Octagon interview. Shame. Junior versus Tuco. This ain't gonna be good for Tuco. You kind of already know. Hey, JJ, if you need money, and I hate to do this. I hate to fucking trash guys sometimes. I'm not even trashing. I'm just telling the truth. What's the odds on this one? Yeah, it's because Soda Pop. I'll actually tell you exactly why, in my opinion. Wait a minute, I was just gonna Google something. Oh yeah, odds. Soda Pop. I'll give you my opinion on that. I think it's because if you you know, the referees, like we kind of all know, they're pretty somewhat uneducated, and you got to be someone like me or you or an educated fan who actually knows what they're watching. Like Ariel would do a split decision and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, and shout out to Ariel doing that bullshit on that all women's fight card. His favorite thing to cover, women's combat sports. Ariel Helwani. That's what he's gonna go down in history for. But anyway, him telling that woman, bro, who asked you? Who asked you, Ariel? Do me a favor. Next time, keep your mouth shut. All right? Do me that favor. Next time, keep your mouth shut. You know what I mean? Keep your mouth shut next time, Brody. Nobody asked you. How disrespectful. How disrespectful, bro. For you to feel so compelled to tell her that. Yeah, and I completely ignored it on all the other, you know, I never commented on it. I never reposted it because I ain't giving him that attention. But right here on my show, you're a weasel, Brody. And a piece of crap. Hey, so, JJ, Ariel, there's so much things wrong with Ariel, bro. Watch, he's going to try to get Mike Davis on his podcast. He ever get Mike Davis on his podcast before? No. Ariel just waits. I'm the one who does all the work. Everybody Ariel gets on is my guests. That's what he does. I get them all on before him. You name them. Slava Claus before Ariel. Themba Grimbo before Ariel. Phil Rowe before Ariel. Joaquin Buck. I mean, if we're just talking, Ariel did the interview first, but you know, the script got flipped after a while. Now I got the exclusive on Joaquin. So that's definitely something over Ariel because he spoiled that fucking relationship. But you name it, I got the interviews over guys way before Ariel even touched them. So all you fighters should recognize that too and stop giving that guy attention because he don't support you. He don't even know what he's watching. He don't even know. Jose Delgado, wait till he gets him on. Jacoby Smith, he's thirsting to get these guys on, but they don't got enough clout for him yet. See the difference between me, and I'll end this rant right now, but I just gotta say it. The difference between me, my goal, Ariel's been in this game for what, 10 years, 20 years? Somebody goes on his podcast, their life doesn't change. They don't get more followers. Nothing really happens. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be different. And when people go on MMA Guru shit, you know, people do get a little bit of a bump. And that's one of my goals, like a Joe Rogan type thing. Like, you can come on my show and get some fans, you know? That's what's going to happen. Ariel, on the other hand, being in the game for 20 years and somebody goes on your show and gets no extra clout, think about that, bro. Think about that. These guys get no extra clout going on Ariel's show. Think about that. Yeah, shout out to Soda Pop. You put me on, Soda Pop. Soda Pop put me on to Delgado. All right, we got the cards starting. I feel like this topic, this Tom Aspinall, John Jones bullshit ass topic, I think it's so simple, bro. Tom Aspinall, fight Cyril Gahn. I'm not even gonna elaborate more than that. Tom Aspinall, fight Cyril Gahn. Soda Pop. Did you respond to one of his stories by chance, Soda Pop, or did you just slide straight into the DM? Because I don't know how it works like that either. But back in the day when I had no clout, I noticed people would respond back more often than not when I would respond to their stories and shit. I think sometimes you have a higher chance of it getting directed to their like their main you feel me? Their main message feed. Cuz if you don't follow me or if I don't follow you, then you don't, you know what I'm saying? If you DM me, then your message goes to the hidden folder. Only people you pretty much follow get notified about. Unless maybe you have it switched to where everything goes to primary. But Delgado's just a real one, bro. Delgado's a real one. I got some theories about Delgado. I feel like Delgado is I want to know if he's had some street fights in his day because I feel like he has. His demeanor, I feel like he's been through something. I got to ask him. We got Derrick Lewis walking in. Tuco versus what's his name up next. All right, let me go eat my food and then I'll come right back. Yeah, Soda Pop. Replying to the story is definitely the best move. Bro, I need a haircut, boys. My hair's looking fucking turfed. It's all good, though. Couple bucks on a fight parlay. To win big. Much better than pushing buttons at a casino. Hey, shout out to Easy. I got you, bro. Anytime, anytime. Anytime, my Hawaiian brother. And make sure you tune back in next week for Max Holloway versus Dustin Poirier, baby. Let's go. We can't wait. We can't wait. JJ, if you're still in the chat, I'm going to show you what I got for Max Holloway fight next week. But if you're not in the chat, I'm not going to pull it out. So let me know if you're in the chat, if it's worth showing or not. But oh boy, bro. Nobody wants these guys to lose. I'm telling you. Max and Dustin Poirier. Now, I did have some topics I wanted to touch on. I've been meaning to do a stream. And I've just been fucking gathering up topics, man. Damn, let's go, Soda Pop. Delgado's that high for you, huh? Let's go. Let's go. That's what I think about some fighters need to realize. Bro, embrace yourself with the fans. I know that they might be a little scared or whatever the fuck, but like, bro, the more you embrace yourself, the more we are grateful, the more we're like, bro, fan for life. You feel me? Joaquin's done a great job of that, bro. And it looks like Delgado is too. Be accessible, bro. You know? Like, the fans love it. Makes them happy. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. The main topics are like, you got Peyton Talbot. You got 4 extra blowing up his hand. Cesar Chavez. I kind of touched on a lot of these topics on the podcast, so I'm not really going to go into it right now, I guess. Let's see what else I posted. Ben Askren. Shout out to Ben, man. He's doing great. Tim Kennedy, piece of shit. Yeah, Tim Kennedy is a real piece of crap, man. That's what I'll say. I didn't see that message, Soda Pop. Delgado got the same mentality as Buck. Yeah, I can kind of sense it a little bit too. That's what I was kind of saying, where like he's got something to his personality that I didn't even touch on in the interview. It's just like a pure speculation that like on my behalf that I didn't even tell him. But when I was rewatching it and shit, I'm like, dude, this guy's got like something to him. I'm gonna have to pull it out of him. You feel me? But he's got some stories. I feel like Delgado's got some stories. Yeah, I feel like Delgado's got some stories. He did something. He's got some good stories to tell. But Delgado is well. Let's see if he's more talkative. If I can get him out of his shell, and he might be like, like Joaquin, like, I'm ready to go. Give me anybody. Let's see. I got some fire kush. You guys want to see it? I could get in trouble or no? Here it is right here. Alright, fight's on, fight's on. I'm telling you, bro, this isn't a good fight for... This is not a good fight for Tuco. Junior dropped down, but he still got the shorts above the belly button. Junior crash out Tafa. One of the top crash outs in the UFC. Only person who crashes out better than him is Yair Rodriguez. Tafa gang. The Tafa gang. That's what they call themselves. Damn, Vanessa is not good looking anymore. She used to be one of the best looking ones. UFC's Octagon girls are hanging on by a thread. They need some new talent. Wonder Boy's girl's the only one. Holy, Soda Pop likes the ring girl with the bangs. That's Vanessa. I used to think she was hot, but I mean, not really anymore. Bro, Wonder Boy's girlfriend is holding it down for the whole squad. I feel like we can at least agree on that one. I used to like, there was one I used to like, bro. She was like Latina, but she wasn't. Seeing people hate on him when he was doing post-fight interviews, but I think he was very relatable. He's a little awkward, but he still tries. Yeah. He's a little bit awkward. You're right. He's a little bit awkward, but he tries. I feel that. I think he's just got to come out of his shell. That's how I was too a little bit and can be at times, you know? It's just like, I think it's one of those things where once you kind of get more of a cosign and feel like you belong in the promotion and you feel like you could say what you want, it'll come off smoother, you know? Right now he kind of says what he wants, but then in the back of his mind he's like, I know that like I'm kind of not deserving of it. I really like Jose though. He's one of my hottest prospects for sure. He's in the right weight class, you know. He could be a champ at 55 too. Shit, I'm not even really paying too much attention. My bad, boys. Tuco in for a takedown. Tafa working elbows. Tafa's got zero. Tafa working that butt scoot. Yeah. Tafa working the butt scoot. How does this man have no takedown defense? I want to pull up the ring girl. Oh yeah, Tafa's got that ninja choke, but he just let it go. Let's see who's the top. Sorry, boys, but right now I'm looking at the history of ring girls. I just can't help myself. Just gotta find out if she's on here. Yeah, I can't find her. She was a little bit white slash like Latina. Let's get back to the action, shall we? These guys are grappling. It's just like so disgusting to watch almost. If Tuco beats Junior, cut him. Cut him immediately. Tuco's saying something to Junior. Tuco moves to mount. Tuco working ground and pound from mount. Junior's standing up. Junior's trash, bro, if he loses. I swear. I'm telling you. I'm not even going to feel bad about saying that. Junior putting hands in the glove. I mean, get rid of this kid. Get rid of this kid and start making it harder to get into the UFC. I mean, you're letting him drop a division. See what I mean, though? This fight, I mean, shit, bro. Every fight can't be good, but Tafa stinks. And I came in this thinking it was a setup for Tafa. Tafa stinks, bro. 2-3 in the UFC, 6-3. So he was 4-0 when he signed. I mean, what are we doing here? This guy's learning on the job. One win in Ryzen. One win in Brave. One win in some BS promotion. And he gets signed. Junior might knock out Tuco. Oh shit, it's gonna happen. Junior hit Tuco big. Tuco's fucked, bro. Tuco's got no striking. You can see it. I'm about to turn this off. That's how disgusted I am. I don't even want to watch this. If I wasn't streaming, I wouldn't watch it. Tafa might as well be a paraplegic. Like, I swear to God, look at him. Look at his fucking legs, bro. Get a life. Oh my God, I'm so upset. This guy's got, look at his legs. Dead. Doesn't even have legs. I mean, this guy might as well be in a wheelchair. Look at that. Disgusting. I'm gonna throw up, bro. I'm gonna throw up, bro. What up, JJ says he's here. Oh, okay, let me show you after this fight. Let me show you. I got you. Let me show you. Um, Bro, I wish I could I wish I could turn this shit off, bro. This is how disgusted I am. Hey, Soda Pop, what does it mean to sell? I keep seeing that comment. It's like a new fucking term I'm not familiar with. What does it mean to sell something? You're gonna lose? If you sell something, does that mean you lose? I see, I see. He sells it. Disgusting. JJ, my mom lives in Eva Beach, and my brother lives in I'm trying to remember it. My brother lives in like Hauula in the country. The country. You live in Kaihulu? Is that what it's called? Or Kahulu? Kahili? I see. I see, Soda Pop. Look at him. This is fucking shades of it right here. Renato Moicano getting it back on Jalen. This is exactly shades of it. This is so trash though. I literally hate to see this shit. And I don't know if you watched the whole interview with me and Jose Soda Pop. It's, I don't expect you to. It's all good. But I'll just tell you it anyway. This is what I told to him in the interview where I said, like, bro, I think it's great how MMA Lab has this thing where it's like, yep, Toffa, you're trash, bro. Get the fuck out of the promotion. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. And then Tuco's going to be out in 2 fights after, because he can't hang either. I'm disgusted with this fight. Shout out to Tuco, though. I know you're happy with that, and I don't want to shit on your day. So, I'll rescind what I said negative about you, and shout out to you for the win. Now, let me carry on with what I was saying. Damn, I completely forgot what I was saying, bro. Cut both of these bums. Yep, Soda Pop's right. Forgot what I was saying, bro. I can rewind it. That's crazy. I've always wished I could do this in real life. Let me see what I was saying a second ago. I see, Soda Pop. Look, this is fucking shades of it right here. Renato Moicano getting it back on Jalen. This is exactly shades of it. This is so trash, though. I literally hate to see this shit. And I don't know if you watched the whole interview with me and Jose Soda Pop. That's what I was gonna say. The MMA Lab, you got to be on the MMA team, the pro team and shit like that. They like hold drafts and shit like that. Like it's kind of crazy. It seems like you can't just get on that team. You got to be able to beat somebody to get on that team. And I really think that that's key to this game. If you can't get up, bro, from the bottom, why are you at the highest level? You can't even get up from half guard or even show how. Like Tuco didn't even have to use defense as far as like while you're trying to get up from half guard. Tuco didn't even have to do anything because you didn't even try to get up. Cut Toffa immediately, bro. Justin Toffa, cut him. I'm so sick of it, bro. I'm so sick of it. And this goes for a lot of guys, like you gotta have this stuff dialed in and trained. I mean, come on. Isn't this the worst thing possible? Like, isn't this the worst fear? You get taken down and you can't get up. Why doesn't everybody train that? Why doesn't everybody have that on lock? That's like a day one thing. You should be learning that day one. We got thick ass Vitor Petrino on all the roids coming up next. Strickland celebrating Curtis's win. Tuco doesn't have a shoulder injury, bro. Soda Pop, I'm putting my money on you, bro. Tafa is fucking trash. Alright, Tuco. I mean, you're a cool guy, but we all know the deal. So I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm not gonna say anything negative. Yeah, bro. I would definitely tap Junior. I got a blue belt. I would tap his ass so quick. Just saying that brought a smile to my face. I would tap Junior's ass so quick. So I don't even have to hold what I gotta say, right? Because I would beat Junior's ass. That's crazy work. I should get signed to the UFC. I would submit Junior Tafa. Sign me to the UFC. Pause. What's the pause? I'm tapping out Tafa. And then you know what else I'm tapping after that? Izzy style. Izzy Paulo Costa style. Tapping that ass. That's crazy work. Tafa couldn't even beat me in a fight. That's crazy, crazy work. That's crazy work. I'm looking at the lineup right now. Oh, Delano. Who are these guys? Don't know any of them. I'm going to be real. I'm really here for... Okay, no, we got some good fights. I love a 6-fight main card. Jose Delano meets Jose Delgado. Let's give some clout to Jose Delano. Is he good? He's Brazilian, 15-3, 28 years old. Been fighting in LFA. This kid's certified. This is what I'm talking about, you know. 15-3, sign him to the UFC. I'm sick of seeing them signing fucking 7-0 guys. Sick of it. Don't want to see it anymore. Excuse me. Vitor Petrino, Austin Lane coming up next, and then we're on to better things. We're on to brighter horizons, boys. Soda Pop, I hate 6-fight main card. It triggers my OCD. I like 5 fights. Yeah, I guess so. You know, I kind of said that blanket statement, but this 6-fight main card, like with Tuco and Junior and stuff, it's like I don't really need the extra fight. I like a 6-fight main card where they're all bangers, you know, and it's kind of a situation where it's like, all right, it's normally 5, but we got such a good fight, we're gonna make it a 6-fight main card. That's what I like. Not this. I kind of misspoke there, but I think this main card with Vitor, Nate, Calvin, Steven, Derrick would have been good. But yeah, 6 fights for this one. Probably no need, right? Who knows why they even did that? Time slot? Soda Pop's like, it needs to be fucking 5 fights. It's the rules. And yeah, yeah, shout out to that Soda Pop. The crazy thing is, though, the year before that, when I got all the prospects on, they didn't do well. So I kind of shied away from it, and I was like, you know what, I'm not going to, like, get hyped up on a lot of these guys till they prove it a little bit more. And so, I'll have to see. But yeah, that's true. Delgado, Jacoby, and Wellmaker. But again, you see Jacoby, I hit him up. I did the interview after he won his debut, so I've been on Jacoby. Wellmaker, he didn't look, honestly, Wellmaker is the guy who's been surprising me. I didn't reach out after the debut win because I was like, let's see still, you know, let's see. But now I kind of want that interview, and I haven't, and we're not in, you know. He doesn't respond to my DMs. Delgado, you know, after the second fight, I got that in. I'll come to you and see who I gotta hit up then, Soda Pop, after week 1. But yeah, I did like the Dylan Budka one. I think I did like a Brazilian guy too. Somebody hit me up for that one though. I didn't reach out. And then I did who else did I do? I think I did Johnny Parsons back in the day. That's actually one of my first ones. Dude, I had like 5 eggs. I'm just burping. My bad, boys. My bad. This guy, Vitor Petrino, is not a fucking heavyweight. But he's as big as a heavyweight. I'll give him that much. Delano and George Mangos. Okay, I like that. Mango's got a good following already. I love that. That's imperative for fighters. Man, they're lagging on this shit. Who else they got on? Let me see here. So yeah, Delano's the main event. See, John Kuhneman 10-0. I don't fuck with it. I've seen this one too many times. And he's just like Anthony Orozco. 10-0 off a low talent competition. Proves nothing. This guy from Australia is probably the real prospect. Already lost on Contender Series once to Torres Finney. Then he went ahead and went 3-0. Yeah, keep an eye out on Roaston. Cam Roaston's probably going to beat John Kuhneman just based off record. Tommy Kuzi, Ramiro Jimenez. Not familiar. I guess this isn't week 1. Because I don't see mangoes. Oh, Piñas. Let me pull up the Dana White schedule because I think I'm on the wrong week. Here it is. George Mango, 7-0 from Australia. Jimmy Drago. Oh, Damian Piñas. He's got a big following, huh? I'll have to look into him after this. He's facing a Kazakhstanian. Oof, tough test. That fucking beard, no mustache is no joke. George Mangos. See, though, they stack guys with such low records, bro. Like 5-0 versus 7-2. I mean, this is why sometimes I'm like, eh. Like, 5-0, bro. Like, what are we doing? Let him get more fights. But they got a show to make, I guess. So they need fights for the weeks. How old is this guy, Ty? 25 years old, born in 2000. Crazy. Insane. Split decision win, unanimous decision win. I guess this guy's getting set up to get knocked out by Jimmy Drago. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, it looks like Drago's going to win that, I think. Or no, Ty... Yeah, Drago's going to win that. This Ty guy's trash. See, so you really gotta like, sometimes you can get duped. Because, watch, Dana's going to sign the winner of that shit, you know? But that's one to stay away from. Dylan Budka, I got that Dylan Budka interview. He got cut, you know, so... Oh, Blake Builder. I did the Blake Builder interview after the UFC. He got cut. ST Dumas is a Dana White Contender Series vet I tried to get on as soon as he signed through Dana White's Contender Series. He bailed a couple times, but I finally got him on. These are both Dana White Contender Series alum. Yeah, definitely soda pop. I mean, that makes it clear as day. Huge red flag. It's all about how you beat guys that are like, you know, of a certain level. Or how you handle matchups of like undefeated versus undefeated and stuff. If you win a few of those, I'm like, okay. He kind of comes in with a good mindset. Petrino just straight up bulked and didn't cut. 250. The fact that he bulked that big, though, and he still got a six-pack, respect. Solid six-pack, too. Here we go. Wonder Boy's girl. She's working his fight. Ooh, look, she's looking lean. Look at her little six-pack. Dexter the show, Soda Pop? I seen every episode. One of my favorite shows of all time. If that's what you're talking about. And actually, funny story. This is actually kind of hilarious. If you're talking about Dexter. If you're not talking about Dexter, this is just going to be random as hell. But a couple times I thought to myself, Joaquin's kind of like a Dexter. Like, I feel like there's a few months that go by and like, my man's got to go catch a body. Joaquin's like the Dexter of MMA. I think you'll, I feel like I might have seen it. I don't know. The new season they came out with a couple years ago? Like that final season, is that what you're talking about, Soda Pop? Or there's like something new? And is it the same actor? Because I know, right, they took a big delay and then they dropped a new season. Like way into the future. And then they kind of ended it like weird. Oh shit, okay, what streaming service? I haven't seen it on Netflix. I was on Netflix last night. Just chilling. Netflix and chilling. Vitor's in Mount on fucking Austin Lane, but I know you guys don't care. Trying to look back and see if JJ had a bet on this. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta show JJ what I got. Dexter Resurrection. What streaming service? Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Hey, JJ, are you here? JJ, let me know you're seeing this right now. Let me know you're seeing this. We're manifesting this. Max Holloway, Octagon interview. Vitor Petrino's got the arm triangle in on him. Bro, I'm telling you, we're ready. We are fucking ready for the fight, bro. It could be next Saturday already. I'm ready. I'll sit here. We could just do a time lapse. I'll sit here till this shit's over with. You know what I mean? And like, we'll just fucking, however many hours till next Saturday. Dude, I wish I could fast forward this shit. I'm ready now. Especially with my Max Holloway flag on. With the signature point down. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's see how long I can keep this on for. Vitor is working another choke. Lane's gonna tap. Lane's gonna tap. Look at what Vitor did. The adjustment. See, guys? See what I mean? See what I tell you guys? I try to tell you guys, man, and Mike Davis will learn. Oh, I heard about the New Blood shit. Let me look it up. Dexter New Blood? I saw next Dexter New Blood. I saw Dexter New Blood. Soda Pop. Hey, I'll spoil it. Spoiler alert. So if you are a fan of Dexter and you haven't seen New Blood, you gotta mute me, because I'm about to spoil it, just to prove it to Soda Pop that I seen it. Dexter, New Blood is where he's like living in that new town, and like he's involved with like the police department, right? And then he's like going on a run. He's like fucking the sheriff or something like that. That's like the opening scene. And then he's dating her. He commits these crimes, and he does it again. He does the same thing again. I kind of forget how it ends, but maybe I can refresh that before I watch the show. On Paramount, dude, I hate having all these subscriptions. I'm gonna have to find a free streaming service. But I'll watch that. First 2 episodes dropped last night. Is it real Dexter? Is it the real actor? It's gotta be, right? And also, is his sister in it? That town where fucking Dexter was? I know. I don't live in a place where it snows either. Or actually, you do live in a place where it snows. Same guy. That's one of my goals, is kind of to live like outdoorsy, like out. What do they call it? Like the bush type lifestyle. Maybe in between city and bush lifestyle would be my dream. Oh, Angel, the fucking... Yeah, I know Angel. Let me make sure it's Angel that I'm talking about. Angel's the one with the sister or something like that, right? He's the fat guy, the fat Miami guy. Angel Dexter. He was dating what's her name? Yeah, Angel Batista. Batista had a hilarious line I used to say. Let's see if I could find Batista's funny line he used to say. It was something about alcohol. It was a funny ass quote. I feel like I used to quote something that Batista would say when he was cheersing. When he was cheersing the alcohol. You got me, Soda Pop? Can you remember in your lore? When Angel would cheers the alcohol, there was something being said. Yeah, he's got the sister. I gotta refresh myself, but I know the sister tied in with Dexter and all this kind of thing, right? Plus he was dating, oh, I forget her name, the fucking cop too. What's the cop's name? Ludwig or something. I wanna... LaGuerta. It's LaGuerta, right? Is it LaGuerta? Lauren Velez? Yeah, Mara LaGuerta. Mara LaGuerta. LaGuerta. Teixeira beat Tafa. Now he has stepped up to Lewis last parlay. JJ, I'm not sure what that means fully. I'm going to be honest with you. But JJ, you like the flag I got on? Bro, how are you not going to say anything about that? Holy, $100? Let's go. So who do we need to win? Lewis? Alright, I'm going with Lewis. JJ, you don't see this right now? You don't see what I got rocking? Bro, all I need is the BMF belt. Alright, boys. We got Landwehr versus Charrier up next. Another good one. Charrier is 2-2 in the UFC, though. Crazy work. Landwehr 5-4. You would never know that. Lewis KO, Nate win, Cater KO. Alright, JJ, we're with you. We're with you. I don't got no bets, so it's easy to fucking support. This right here, JJ, look at the fucking flag, bro. This was it. This is it right here. This is what I got ready to go. Super anticlimactic response, brother, I gotta say. How are you not hyped that I got the max flag, bro? Look with the point down, too. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me with the point down? Bro. I think my fave Dexter character was Quinn. Is Quinn that douchebag cop? Quinn's the douchebag cop, isn't he? Yeah, but Quinn knew, right? Quinn knew. See, they made me hate Quinn because Quinn fucking was on to Dex. Quinn was on to Dex. That would be insane, but didn't Dexter kill him? Did he kill him in a way where he could have survived? Why is Max reading like a poem? Max at 155 for this one. Let's see it. Hey, my enemy Luke Thomas just liked my reel. I think he knows we're not enemies, but like Luke with his fucking personality, like I just like to give him a hard time. But Luke Thomas liked this reel. I want you guys to tell me what you think about. Bro, JJ, how do you know I'm tired, bro? Oh, cuz I'm yawning and shit. I know, I need a Bang energy drink. Those are my favorites. I already I took some pre-workout earlier, but hey, Luke Thomas. Shit, I guess I'm gonna show you guys my insights or whatever, but Luke Thomas liked my reel. You see that? Luke Thomas. It's not a crazy accomplishment by any means, but I was giving Luke Thomas a hard time the other day because he was he actually posted about an energy drink, Gorilla Mind or something like that. And he posted it at the gym and he rated it for being at the gym. And I commented like, bro, like you took that as a pre-workout? Like that company literally, and I didn't say this, but I was like, that company literally has an actual pre-workout. And here you are rating their energy drink at the gym. That's like taking a fucking Red Bull and rating it as a pre-workout. Like you're not being fair. But then he commented back saying like 200 milligrams caffeine is more than enough. Me and Luke Thomas got like a fucking, I don't know what you call it, like an alpha battle going on X, like low key. I be giving him shit, and he fucking, it all started because Luke Thomas quote tweeted me one time and told me that I put a headline about a developing story, acting like it wasn't a developing story. So then that gave me the green light to start fucking, you know, poking holes at Luke Thomas. And you don't want me to be poking holes at you, Brody. Because Luke Thomas also was saying something about like John Jones and Alex Pereira and Tom Aspinall back in like, last year. And we had a fucking argument about that too on X. Because, Luke always responds. But shout out to Luke, man. Shout out to Luke. I don't got no hate towards you, bro. But you just got to respect me and I'll respect you. How about that? And if you keep coming at me acting like a know-it-all, like, that's not going to be fun. It'll be fun for me, though. Shout out to Luke Thomas. Liked my post.
This is the biggest issue with it, right?
This is the post.
A podcast about not a year ago, about December of last year came out, really kind of exposing him. They claimed about all of his stuff being fake, right? After that video comes out, his sponsor drops him, Black Rifle Coffee Company. And in their contract for the sponsorship, it said something along the lines of like, if there is stolen valor, right, then like we will cancel this sponsorship. So they did that to him. And what he did is he has a website where he sells his books and all this other stuff. And he kept Black Rifle Company up as a sponsor. And so they contacted him multiple times to take it down, take it down. He didn't take it down. They finally threatened legal action. So there's about to be a whole entire lawsuit over the fact of his stolen valor, if they pursued that. And so that's why he deleted his website, because he doesn't want to go through a lawsuit with stolen valor because he knows he lied. And that's why he just came out and admitted to it too. And now he's like kind of getting ahead of everything, meaning like he just admitted to it, giving Black Rifle Coffee Company the green light to drop him as a sponsor because he just admitted to it. But what he saves is all the other lies he told don't get to be revealed in court. That's what was going to happen if he went to court with Black Rifle Coffee Company. So that's what doesn't meet the eye. That's what nobody wants to talk about. When people be saying, at least he admitted it. No, he admitted it because the clause in his contract was about to expose a lot more than that. Shout out to the Black Rifle Coffee Company for fucking dropping his ass and making all this stuff happen. This is the biggest issue with him, right?
That one went viral, boys. That's why I just had to give you that post real quick. 227K views on Instagram. And 300K views on Twitter. Or sorry, on TikTok. Shout out to that post right there. Tim Kennedy, grade A fraud, toxic male fucking energy on social media. Absolutely hate the guy, always have. Joe Rogan crying over Tim Kennedy. Can we talk about it? Can we drop some comments, boys, and talk about this real quick? Tim Kennedy, Joe Rogan can stop crying. Tim Kennedy is an absolute fraud, bro. People are telling me, oh, stay out of it. Like, you're not a military service member. Bro, I cover MMA. Tim Kennedy was an MMA. I mean, what part of this am I not allowed to cover? This is a huge fucking story. But yeah, Joe Rogan crying, man. Crazy work, bro. Joe Rogan cries about the dumbest shit. And people are telling me, oh, why are you giving Joe Rogan such a hard time? Like he didn't know. Bro, I'm also being like an entertainer, like comedy shit. Like, you guys can't tell. Like, and Joe's a comedian. Like, if I'm not allowed to laugh at Joe fucking crying over a guy who admitted to fake war stories, I mean, bro, if I can't laugh at a comedian, please, bro. And at the same time, I'm also entertaining, so keep that in mind. I would do that anyway, though. Like, if I was talking to my friends, that's exactly how I would say it. So it's no different, really. I'm not being anything aside from myself, but Joe's an entertainer. I'm making content too. So I'm allowed to make fun of his ass. It's no hate. Alright. No opinions from the boys about Tim Kennedy. Max all day at 55. That's what I'm saying, JJ. Tatiana Suarez looking kind of good. Tatiana's honestly not too bad. But she's not my favorite. Yeah, I feel that soda pop also with the new blood. That cop was pretty dumb. Should I go take some more pre-workout since it has caffeine in it, or like make a coffee? Maybe after this fight I'll make like a pot of coffee, even though this shit's lagging. Oh, also just got to plug my shit. We got Phil Rowe interview dropping tomorrow. Full interview. I know I've been posting clips. We got the full interview dropping tomorrow though.
That a podcast about.
Hey, but for real, boys, this also has to be said. Whoever's watching right now, we only got 2 viewers, so shout out to you. Bro, just tell me somebody who has me content wise. I just want to know. Aside from MMA Guru, or even Ariel Helwani, like name somebody who's got me content wise. I want to know. And let me also give you a disclaimer. You got to have your own platform. That's why I named Guru and Ariel Helwani. If you work for Homa Fight, right, and you're just like using Homa Fight to get interviews, it doesn't count. And then you're posting your interviews on Homa Fight, it doesn't count. You got to own the social media account that you're posting your content on to take credit for the views. So that's why I want to know who's doing it like me. Ariel just became independent last year. I've been independent since the beginning. The amount of sacrifice. It'll be told one of these days, boys. It'll be told one of these days. But for real, who's got me? Phil Rowe interview. Jose Delgado interview. Jacoby Smith interview. Marcus McGee. I mean, these aren't all the champs, but these are like, in a way, these are some solid interviews that I got going on. For where I'm at. You feel me? Imagine imagine what the ones I'm getting once my cloud status reaches final boss. That's all I'm saying. All right, we got Landwehr versus Chartier. I'm just going to put down this flag. Ugh. Fight starting. Landwehr opens up with a leg kick. Or Chartier. Another leg kick from Chartier. Jab from Chartier. Leg kick from Landwehr checked though by Chartier. Chartier misses a leg kick. Jab from Chartier misses. Ooh, right hand from Landwehr. Landwehr and Charrier are just really battling leg kicks at the moment. It seems like they're scared to enter with their hands because both of them fight the same. They're kind of like, they're waiting on that counter, bro. It's almost like when you get two guys who don't know how to fight trying to fight. That's what this looks like right now. Landwehr working a 3-punch combo. Charrier really fucking clean leg kicks and counters. Landwehr doesn't look that good, if I'm being honest. He looks a little bit flat. Something's up. He's not having the same reads. Charrier is also just not giving him anything to kind of counter, though. You know? Like, Charrier's hands are not in there, are not kind of moving to the point where Landwehr can parry and kind of... That's what Landwehr likes to do. He likes to kind of get in one of those fights. Ooh, Charrier landing big shots on Landwehr. JJ roasting my ass. Alright, JJ, I'm going to get that coffee soon. Ooh, Charrier with heavy jabs. Landwehr can't really hit Charrier. As I say that, Landwehr lands a nice jab. Now Landwehr is landing. Charrier with the takedown. Landwehr with a nice whizzer to get up. Nice job, Landwehr. Nice job. See, this you can watch, bro. That whizzer is insane. That whizzer is insane. Charrier needed to go on the ground. He's desperate. Desperately going for the takedown. Landwehr up for the third or fourth time. Junior Taffa could never. Junior Taffa could never. I'm tapping Junior Taffa. Landwehr had a choke and threatened it, and Charrier had to drop to his knees. Yeah, Landwehr's got a little front headlock going on. He's working on a choke of some kind, I think, or he's trying to set it up. Guillotine probably, but he's trying to... Charrier's just, you know, turtled up. Why are they looking at his foot? Charrier, the second he experienced a little bit of adversity, kind of just switched game plans. I don't like that. Round one does go to Charrier, though. I can't lie. Round one goes to Charrier. Start around 2. Landwehr jabbing. Landwehr trying to land. He's throwing. Jab, jab. Landwehr's just popping the jab right now. Leads with the right hand. More jabs. He's just throwing. He's just keeping the hands in front of him. Charye with big leg kicks. Look at him. Landwehr out of his mind. That's all Landwehr. That's all Landwehr needed. That's all Landwehr needed. He's probably gonna win this shit now. Charye about to sell it. You're right, Soda Pop. Charye about to sell it. Landwehr's about to win this. Charye looking way lazier now. Looking tired. What was bro doing? Partying? He's crisp, but he can't keep up with Landwehr's volume. Working kicks, but he's looking tired. He can't even keep his hands up around his face. Landwehr pressing. Yep, Landwehr getting him. Landwehr's style, he basically just comes in after a while and starts throwing like 10 1-2s in a row. (29-7) significant strikes landed for Landwehr round 2. Charye definitely looks like he's fatiguing DC. Look at him. Look at his movement. If he could get out of the way of that shit, he would. That's how you know he's tired. If he could get out of the way, he would. He was getting out of the way early, but all those fast twitch muscles gassed him. He was way more fast twitch, but now it's only Nate who's fast twitch. See? He can't keep up with Nate's speed. He's moving in fucking quicksand while Nate's just like ready to go, popping. See what I mean? He just covers up. He just covers up now instead of even getting out of the way. Charye just covers up. Jab from Landwehr. Ooh, nice left hook from Charye. Charye coming back late in the round, but you only got 20 seconds left. Bro, Landwehr's out of his fucking mind. He's screaming at Charrier. Charrier refused to turn around. This is Landwehr's fight. As Soda Pop said, Charrier selling it. Hey, Soda Pop, I got one for you. Soda Pop. The Incredible Hawk is his Instagram name. His name is Josh Hockett on week 2 of Contender Series. Look out for him. He's rather green, but he's a heavyweight, so it doesn't really mean much. Trust me, Hockett, I watched him fight live last September. Real deal, 5-0. I watched him in his second Bellator fight, his second pro fight. And first round armbar finish. Although it was against a 2-2 guy, a 2-1 guy, 5-3 guy, 6-4 guy. Just watch. Just watch. Guilherme Uriel, watch what he does. JJ, I got the Anthony Fluffy Hernandez interview, Brody. But I appreciate the offer. Oh! Charrier rocked Landwehr. Charrier rocked Landwehr. He could put him out. Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. Landwehr's swinging. Or Charrier. Okay, Charrier just knocked out Landwehr. Charrier just knocked out Landwehr. That is crazy. That is insane. That is insane. Bro, Nate was fucking dogging him all in between rounds. Shout out to Soda Pop. He just cashed big time. JJ, I got that Anthony Fluffy Hernandez interview. You gotta watch it. Bro, JJ, you should sponsor me, Brody. Come on now. What are we doing? I need a sponsor myself. You could message me if you're trying to do that, but if not, it's all good. Wild finish, bro. Wild finish. I guess I got time to make a coffee now, though. Soda Pop, he got that shit. Nate put his energy in the wrong spot. The pirate. Alright, I think I'll make a coffee real quick. Be right back, boys. Soda Pop, JJ is so far behind. I didn't want to say it, but like I figured it out when bro reacted like 15 minutes late to my flag. And then JJ's calling me crazy. JJ's calling me crazy, acting as if he's not fucking scrolled behind 15 minutes in the stream. But it's all good, JJ. You know it's all love. Yeah, Soda Pop. Charier is one of those ones, isn't he? He's one of those ones. I want to see if I can give you guys a lock for the evening. I don't have one. I think my lock is Derrick Lewis. Derek Thompson. Who we got in Holland versus like a D-Rod, bro? Any suggestions? We're on a commercial right now. My coffee's still being made. I got a lock actually for next weekend, boys. They gave Holland Ige some layups. I was gonna say, honestly though, bro, here's my thing, Soda Pop. Every time Holland has a quote unquote easy fight, he fumbles it. Steven Wonderboy Thompson, Kyle fucking Dawkins, bro, where it all started, where the whole downfall started. Who else? Oh, MVP. Who else? I know this is like, you know, this is some bullshit. In my opinion, I knew that this was probably going to happen, but I'm just saying, like a Rainier Day Ritter, you know. So I'll say that every time you get high on Holland, man, don't count out D-Rod. Ige versus Pitbull. So you think that's an easy one for Ige? Soda Pop, shit, I don't even know. I kind of got pissed off at Ige for taking that fight on 3 days' notice. I know a lot of people thought that was cool, but for me, I didn't think that was cool. I thought it was super, like, unprofessional for your career. Just taking an L. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, like, Delidze and shit. Like, Holland always, like... Yeah, but still, it's like, Holland, all the time. I get the injury, and I get not counting it. But every time, like Joaquin said, you can't put Holland up against a grappler type. He's just going to get raped. I shouldn't have said that. Oh well, I said it. Wonderboy, DeRitter, MVP, and JDM over him. That's fair, Soda Pop. But I think a lot of people were counting out Wonderboy. You know, the majority were counting out Wonderboy in that one. The JDM win, bro, was a lot closer than people make it out to be. But mostly I'm talking about like Wonderboy, Kyle Dawkins, and I'm actually even talking about like a Delidze, bro. Like, think about it. Holland versus Delidze, like, what the fuck happened there? Yeah, shit. I don't even fucking. I think I had him over Nelson. I don't know who Oleg is. Had him over Luque. I actually predicted UFC was gonna give him Luque. Had him over Chiesa. Ponzinibbio didn't even pay attention to that fight. Wonder Boy's girl. All right, this is a good fight right here. This is a good fight right here. Steve Garcia, he's like a dog. I think he's a cop or something. Soda Pop though, what about that Kyle Dawkins fight where fucking Kevin Holland like face planted and shit from that headbutt? What'd you think of that? Just curious. It's kind of a weird one, wasn't it? I'm not gonna lie. After that fight, I was a little bit like, damn, Kevin. Like, how do you do that against like Kyle Dawkins? No, he doesn't. I don't see the nervous energy. Steve Garcia is big. Not much going on to start this. A lot of range finding from the outside. Steve Garcia with like a lead uppercut, teep, two teeps, three teeps. Right or left hand from Steve. Cater goes down a little bit, not really a drop though. Good set, well said by DC. Steve is like a real, like kind of making it like, you know, a fight. Steve just throwing into Calvin's defenses. Like he don't give a fuck. Oh shit. Cater throws, Garcia slips, and then lands a big left hand. And DC was just saying, Calvin's landed one shot in like the first 2.5 minutes. That's why, like, if there's moments of silence, there's literally nothing going on. Leg kick from Cater. Jab from Steve doesn't really land. Oblique kick from Steve, real long. They're both throwing. They both kind of landed there. Steve is a big featherweight though. He can't make that weight for very much longer probably. Big kicks. Yeah, kicks. I mean, spin kick misses. Oblique kick, jab. Nothing really big though from Steve yet. But he does explode eventually. Check hook from Steve as he enters. Double jab from Steve. They're landing but barely. Oblique kick, rear oblique kick. Head kick. Apparently Kelvin's landed 3 strikes. Kelvin just landed an inside elbow on Steve though. Calvin feels as if he might have hurt Steve. He's pressing a little bit more. 21-4 strikes landed in this first round for Steve Garcia. Good adjustment by Calvin there. Steve is very, very cautious of that lead hand of Calvin because that's Calvin's whole game. That's what he's trying to do right now, and they're talking about it on commentary. Calvin's whole game is that jab. Calvin does a real good job of leading the fight, popping out that jab, and Steve is game planned against that. So Steve is not even letting him get that jab off. So what does Calvin do? There's a big 2, lands it to end the round. My coffee's ready, and I will go make it after this fight. By the way, Sharia had a good interview. Commercial break. This is not a card for the hardcores, I'll tell you that much. Soda Pop, I think Steve might get a KO here, if I'm being honest. Unless Cater checks his chin. Either way, I guess you don't care. So Garcia comes out, same thing. Now Calvin's aware of it. He's trying to activate that jab, but he's having a hard time. He's switching stances. He's trying to do something weird with it. Steve's just kind of doing that game plan, though. So now Steve's kind of giving up on that a little bit, and he's just going to start maybe throwing. So as soon as he gives up on that, Calvin lands with the lead hand with a nice check left hook. Nice check left hook from Cater there, honestly. Let's see if Steve's going to keep going back to that parry. So Steve's also going 1-2. But I'm telling you, it's a big thing. The big thing is this lead hand game going on right now. Steve is very wary of it. Calvin switching stances and working a jab there. And Steve doing the same little thing. Calvin's got to start throwing more kicks. That's what I would say. Calvin's got to start throwing more kicks. Calvin's got to throw more kicks. Oh. Oh, pull counter. Cater is way cleaner than Steve. The pull 2 is crazy from Cater. But bro, sometimes in a fight where anything is available, the hands are so hard to really get that finish. JJ, you're so late, bro. You didn't call me crazy, but you did say in the comments, it's already in the comments, JJ. You told me I need to drink coffee. You said something along those lines. We got to pay attention to this fight, though. A knockout could come at any time. Ooh. Garcia landing big shots. See, yeah, Cater's cut now. Nice body shot from Steve. Same thing this round. 29 landed for Garcia, 8 for Cater. 51 seconds left. See, now Lorisenko's calling for it too. The kicks. Calvin's got to throw kicks from the block. Oh, also, I wanted to watch the Shakur Stevenson fight. Something happened at the end of that round. Calvin kind of like patted him, like, good job. That could be like submissive, or it could be like a way to get Steve to lower his defenses. Let's see. Garcia needs to throw the wheel kick. Let's see what's going to happen, Soda Pop. I feel like they've both shown the ability to maybe finish the other. Let's just see. But the problem is nobody's really too tired. Coming out active again in round 3. Steve's already leading the charge. Soda Pop's on his second round of calling for a wheel kick now. Oh, Calvin throws a fucking head kick to a spinning back fist. Spinning back fist lands. Garcia pressing. Oh, Garcia lands a nice big 2. Damn, Garcia just dropped Calvin. Now Cater's in on a takedown attempt up against the cage. Sorry about that, boys. Doing multiple things. Okay, Garcia back against the back on the pressure. Pressing Cater. Mixing body shots, just spamming him right now. Big lead step in elbow. Soda Pop might get that KO. 3 minutes left for Calvin. Calvin just switched to a defensive mindset after that. You hear that, Soda Pop? I guess he's got a knockout coming. Damn. Ooh, a nasty oblique kick from Steve. Just totally hyperextended Calvin's knee. Minute and a half left. Garcia's looking for the finish. Ooh. Calvin with that pull too is crazy. Big knee. To a spinning back fist. Oof. Oof. Oh, Garcia counters Cater's spinning back fist. Good fight, boys. Oh, he finally throws a spinning back kick. Good fight. Good fight. Steve got that win, but it's a good fight for sure. Calvin Kattar is worth the money. I'm trying to get on the Shakur stream, bro. We got it. We got the stream on. So we can watch both. Let's hear the decision and then I'll make my coffee. Steve Garcia by unanimous decision. Calvin lost 3, 4, 5 in a row. Six of 7. He's now 7-8 in the UFC. Shout out to Steve Garcia. Set up Steve Garcia versus Yusuf Zalal. Oh shit, Berlanga just got dropped. Berlanga dropped. I knew Berlanga was getting his ass beat. Berlanga hurt bad. Yeah, Steve's got the worst look to him, unfortunately. I think the same thing about Steve. Like, there's nothing that fucking meets the eye about him that makes you really want to watch him. He even looks old. Is he younger than he looks? Let's see. Watch this guy be like 30. 33, okay, he's a little bit old. 7-2 in the UFC. I wanted to see the rankings real quick. Let's see the rankings. See what we can do with Steve Garcia. Berlanga's about to get knocked out. Yep, Berlanga down. Berlanga, the fight's over. Berlanga finished. He quit pretty much too. He put his hands down. Didn't go out on his shield. Bro, Cater needs to retire. It's so sad though. 14 fights in the UFC and you didn't do shit with your life. How crazy is that? Not that you didn't do shit with your life, and I'm sure Cater's doing all right, but you need money, you know? I feel like these guys deserve a lot more. But now we're on to Bonfim versus, and you're right, Soda Pop, he does need to get cut. 7-8 in the UFC is crazy. Berlanga just got knocked out though. Wonder Boy coming up, bro. I'm so excited. Berlanga got knocked out. Okay, let me make my coffee. Bro, Berlanga only became famous because he fought Canelo. Wonder Boy's coming out. This guy looks like he could be a future champion for a long time. Whoever this is that beat Berlanga. I don't have any fights, JJ. I was never a fighter. But I did train. I trained jiu-jitsu for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. And then I also wrestled in high school for 2 years. But I never did any. I never did like an MMA fight. But I do have fucking. It's not on YouTube, but I do have I got an old ass jiu-jitsu match. Maybe I should post that on my YouTube channel. My first jiu-jitsu match ever at white belt, where I won by triangle in like a minute. I hit a head and arm takedown. Then I mounted him, got the triangle, went to my back, boom, submission, done. JJ, who do I like for Wonderboy fight? I mean, shit. Here's the deal. I mean, they're saying this is a setup. That's what my co-host on my podcast on Wednesdays is saying. This is a setup for Bonfim to win. Now, I believe in Wonderboy still. I believe in Wonderboy still. So let's see what happens. But it's also like, you know, there's a lot going into it with Wonderboy. The age, he's coming off a knockout loss. Now, the fact that he was kind of holding his own against Joaquin in that fight shows that he's kind of still, you know, he's still got something. You know? Basically, like, he made Joaquin work for the knockout, right? So, let's see if he's going to get Bonfim. But Bonfim is 17-1. So JJ, I like Wonder Boy, but really don't take my word for it, bro. Don't take my word for it. Hey JJ, actually, because you're my Hawaiian fucking fan, back in the day when I was in love with jiu-jitsu, I went to Hawaii because obviously my mom lives there, and my brother lives there, and I went to go visit, and then during my week stay, I went and trained at the Hawaii Elite MMA gym or whatever they call it. Well, actually now it's Gracie Technics, and crazy, but I saw Max in there before he was even champion. He was working like against the wall, doing like clinch work and shit like that. Didn't ask him for a picture. But I took a Muay Thai class with his coach, Legacy Muay Thai, Ivan Flores, I think his name is. And then I did the Jiu-Jitsu class right after that with his coach. I forget his name. But yeah, I did the Muay Thai class and then the Jiu-Jitsu class when I went there to train in Hawaii. And I saw Max in the gym. Never said a word to him though. And I actually went back to that gym to do an interview in person with Yancy Medeiros, JJ. So go look at that interview on my channel, Yancy Medeiros interview. His last Bellator fight. Type that in, you'll find it. That one was in person. I drove through Hawaii with Yancy while we did the interview. Dope ass interview. Fights on. Both fighting in like somewhat of a karate stance. Wonder Boy with a lead leg kick. Bonfim gets it back. Bonfim gets another one in. Bonfim gets another one in. Wonder Boy throws one, misses. Bonfim gets another one in. Clear speed advantage for Bonfim so far. Wonder Boy with a nice little head kick, blocked by Bonfim. Bonfim throws a lead leg kick. Wonder Boy throws a crescent kick to the body. Bonfim throws another kick. Wonder Boy dodges it. So Wonder Boy's still looking good. Got good eyes, got good reflexes. Got counters for the lead leg kick. Wonder Boy's world class. Do not, and that's why I didn't like when my co-host was saying that, honestly. It was disrespectful. Saying this is a setup for Wonder Boy to get knocked out. Wonder Boy's elite. And word on the street, Wonder Boy brought in Lorenz Larkin for this fight for training camp. So, oh boy. Lorenz Larkin, whew. Yeah, you can't not, bro. You can't not take Wonder Boy JJ. Ooh, Wonder Boy with the head kick lands on the cheek of Bonfim. Lead leg kick from Bonfim again. That's about all Bonfim's got is that lead leg kick. He's not really comfortable on the feet, I've noticed. All Bonfim has is that lead leg kick. Lead leg kick again. Although Bonfim doesn't look as lost on the feet as like others do. But he hasn't thrown. So clearly he might be uncomfortable or Wonder Boy's not giving him any good reads. All Bonfim can do is throw the lead leg kick. And on a takedown attempt. Bonfim got the takedown on Wonder Boy. But Wonder Boy's building back to his feet. He's elite, man. Wonder Boy has worked on every single aspect of the game. Big dump again from Bonfim. Wonder Boy gets up. Bonfim working on a rear naked choke here. Trying to get Wonder Boy's back. He's got the hooks in, but he's a little bit high. Wonder Boy should probably stand up. No, do not tap to that, Wonder Boy. Yeah, do not tap to that, Wonder Boy. Bonfim's already going to come over. Bonfim's going to come over. Yep. This is what they teach you in wrestling, too. I know the move for this one. All you got to do when they're on your back like that is swim like this. That's all you got to do. And they'll come flying off you. Especially if they have a seatbelt. They're back to their feet. Wonder Boy looks to land an elbow on as they break off the cage, and they're back in the center here. Leg kick or head kick from Wonder Boy that hits actually Bonfim's hand. I bet you that didn't feel good. So now Wonder Boy kind of reversed Bonfim in his own wheelhouse, and now they're back in Wonder Boy's wheelhouse. So Wonder Boy's turning up right now. Wonder Boy's turning up. Wonder Boy's winning this round. Ooh, Bonfim landed his first headshot, and he landed another one. While Wonder Boy landed a leg kick, so he got caught off balance there. Wonder Boy tried to get it back with like a 4-punch combo. That was fucking dangerous. I just want to clap for Wonder Boy, man. Just because, like, shout out to Wonder Boy. I just think that's dope. Let's go, Wonder Boy. Yeah, clapping it up for Wonder Boy, man. Respect, man. Got to just put my respect to you, brother. Bonfim's an elite up-and-comer, and the way he's hanging with him, I mean, it ain't no Gilbert Burns back when, like, you know, because Gilbert was... I don't know what I'm trying to say with that, but what I'm trying to say is... Bonfim's a good enough up-and-comer to where if Wonderboy hangs with him or even beats him, mass respect. That wasn't just like a gimme fight. I mean, clearly, because I got my co-host saying that this is a setup, so he clearly better put respect on Wonderboy's name too. That's cool. You trained with the Hawaiian gym. Yeah, it was dope, bro. It was dope. That's when I wanted to be like a fighter and shit when I was young, but circumstances, you feel me? Where I live, there's no MMA gyms and shit like that. I don't think Bonfim is elite. Yeah, Bonfim's not elite. That's not even what I'm trying to say. That's why I was saying. That's why I'm saying Bonfim's no Gilbert when Gilbert beat Wonderboy. But if Wonderboy beats Bonfim, I'm gonna give him some respect, bro. 17-1. Who you think's gonna win 29-28? Soda Pop. They're just like exchanging body kicks and shit right now. Bonfim shoots in on a takedown. It's an ugly takedown. Really ugly takedown. Soda Pop thinks Bonfim's gonna win. Let's see. Let's see. Even if Bonfim wins, if it's like depending on how he wins, I'll probably still be impressed with Wonderboy. Nice knee, nice knee. Wonderboy's got to land something big though. Spinning kick to the body from Wonderboy would be just like perfect timing right now. Oh yeah, dude, Wonderboy doing that 4-punch combo is just trash. Literally head just straight on the center line. Can't believe his dad teaches him that. His dad teaches him those combos. He kind of like angles to the outside, but still, bro. You can't just throw recklessly like that. So we got 2.5 minutes left, and honestly, it's pretty even of a round. I mean, I might go with Wonderboy. Nice. Jab for Wonderboy. Oh, nice. Great. See what I mean, dude? This is sick from an old Wonderboy, I gotta say. Being quick like that, I'm just impressed. Yeah, Bonfim's like kind of got Wonderboy up against the cage, has a hook in. They separate. Oh, Wonderboy's in on the pocket now. Trying to box with him. Nice big head kick from Wonderboy. Bonfim lands with just like two big old left hooks. Returns only lands ones though. Oh, Bonfim landing some real difficult shots on Wonder Boy to give him the round. Meaning Wonder Boy's reacting to some of the shots too much. I don't know what just happened there. So Wonder Boy just busted open his shin, but just rocked him with the head kick. Oh my god, Wonder Boy might knock out Bonfim. Wonder Boy might knock out Bonfim. Wonder Boy might knock out Bonfim. Wonder Boy, oh my goodness gracious, the round's over with. With the split shin, dude. With the split shin. Respect to Wonder Boy, man. Respect to Wonder Boy. But yeah, this is pretty much it for him. I don't really want to see too much more from Wonder Boy. Wonder Boy's dad's calling for that big old kick. Oof. That was a nasty check. That was a nasty check. Ooh, Wonder Boy's leg went numb. Ooh. Oh. That's insane. Wonder Boy's dad said he doesn't give a fuck. Keep throwing it. Yo, if you open that bone, it has to be exposed. Oh my gosh. I'm just shook right now. Oh, and he's throwing it. Bro, it's so crazy for Wonder Boy to even be fighting with that. Oh, the guy's kicking it. I'm disgusted. I'm absolutely disgusted. I'm absolutely disgusted with you, Bonfim. I'm absolutely disgusted with this guy. Oh my god. Oh my god. And Wonder Boy's still throwing it. Oh my gosh, dude, Bonfim, you are a nasty motherfucker, bro. Wonder Boy's still throwing it. Bonfim, you're a cheap son of a bitch. I can't believe Bonfim would do something like that. 3.5 minutes left. Oh my gosh, this is a lifetime, but Wonder Boy's probably just loving it. Wonder Boy's like, this is the last 3 minutes of my life, bro. I don't give a fuck. Wonder Boy's got to retire after this, bro. No more injuries. Yeah, let's go. Fuck. Let's go, Wonder Boy. Bonfim, if you kick that shin again, dude, you're going to disgust me. Bro, I'm cringing because I don't want him to kick the shin. This is insane right now. Yeah, mixing in a body kick would also set up the head kick, Soda Pop. You know what I mean? Just get that reaction, boom, back up to the head. Or just kill him with the liver shot, you know? Because the way they fight, let me see. Yeah. Wonder Boy's got that liver shot open. For Bonfim. Wonder Boy could destroy Bonfim's liver with that rear kick. I got Wonder Boy this round, I think. Soda Pop, no way you can win the round if you're Bonfim with the work he's done so far, right? I know we got 2 minutes left. Oh, just fucking... Oh my gosh. He didn't rock him. It looked like Bonfim was about to go in for a takedown, and he just threw the kick at the perfect time. Wonder Boy's gonna get up, bro. Wonder Boy's gonna get up. Wonder Boy's gonna get up. Wonder Boy's gonna get up. I love Wonder Boy that he can get up, man. I love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, this is bullshit, bro. You ain't gonna win this shit this way. Get the fuck off him. Get the fuck off him. I think Wonder Boy's got the dub. Bro, break this shit up already, man. Break this up now. Yeah, here, Wonder Boy's just gonna hold him up against the cage for another 30 seconds and get it back. Like, what the fuck is this? Should be penalized what this guy does. Let's go, Wonder Boy. This guy's desperately... Yeah, keep just peppering those shots. Then he's got a takedown attempt too. More than what this guy's doing. This guy's just holding. Boo. Yo, Bonfim's trash ass. He ain't winning this. Soda Pop, say it now. Seriously. That's a Wonder Boy win. That's what I said. That's why I said Soda Pop, say it now. I was like saying, say your prediction right fucking now. I think that's a Wonder Boy win, bro. I'm disgusted with Bonfim. Disgusted with Bonfim. Hey, Bonfim, back to bullshit fights, because you know what? That's a disgrace what you just did to Wonder Boy. You don't deserve to be in there with Wonder Boy. If that's how you're gonna fight him, you don't deserve to be in there with him. Back of the line, way back, way back. I'm saying top 20. Fight a guy in the top 20, 20 below. $20 and below for Bonfim. They can't, Soda Pop. I don't think so. Wonder Boy has the biggest shot in the whole fight where he dropped him. And keep in mind, Wonder Boy fell from his own checked leg kick. That's nothing, bro. You can't count that. That doesn't count as any points. Wonder Boy is gonna get it, boys. Wonder Boy's gonna get it. And he better fucking retire. Wonder Boy's gonna get it and he better retire, bro. You've done it, bro. It was a great last opponent. You will not get something easier than this moving forward. $29-28 Thompson. $29-28 Bonfim. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. This is trash. Trash, man. I just want to turn off my TV right now. Wonder Boy's telling him he won. No, he didn't, Wonder Boy. No, he didn't, bro. I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted. Is his Octagon interview over? Okay, I can return. Trash. I'm so disgusted right now. I'm so disgusted. I even had to tweet about it. I had to pull an MMA Guru and tweet about it. What's Soda Pop saying? Buckley and Pettis are the only guys with impressive wins over Wonderboy and Woodley. Can't give Shavkat, Bilal, Bonfim, or Burns credit for holding him. Only Buckley, Pettis, and Woodley get credit for beating him. Wonderboy versus Randy Brown. God, Randy's gonna knock him out probably, bro. Soda Pop, we don't want that for Wonderboy, man. Randy Brown's hungry right now. And I also think Randy wants a ranked opponent. And I don't know if Wonderboy's going to be ranked after that loss. Man. Did Gilbert like submit Wonderboy at all or no? Did Gilbert submit Wonderboy? Yeah, I see that Shavkat got the rear naked though. I remember Shavkat's. I might give Shavkat the credit. Even though I don't like Shavkat. Yeah, Gilbert and Bilal though with the decisions and the way they fought him was the exact same. Bonfim, I'm so disgusted, bro. I'm honestly like sick. I'm honestly sick. Let's pull up the fight stats. $78 strikes landed to 55. 5 of 14 takedowns. Let's go round by round. So by the numbers, it looks like Bonfim won the first round. Wonderboy won the second round. And in my opinion, Wonderboy won the third round, but it's just a argument of winning in the strikes versus the 2 takedowns that he did nothing with. They gotta fix this rule with the takedowns, man, I'm telling you. It's gonna ruin the sport. A takedown means nothing in MMA, bro. A takedown really means nothing in MMA. If you don't do anything with it, it means nothing. I'm disgusted. I'm so sick to my stomach. I have to make a post for Wonderboy and go viral so he knows how we feel about it. And that's what I'm doing right now. Yes, Soda Pop, I don't know if you could tell, man, but I'm fucking sick about it. I'm sick about it, man. That's disgusting. I'm sick about it. And I'm fucking tired of these takedowns, bro. I'm tired of it. I'm so fucking sick and tired of it. And keep in mind, this is what comes to my mind every fucking time. When Conor McGregor fought Nate Diaz, and Nate Diaz had him on his back at the end of that fucking fight, they gave that fight to Nate Diaz. Or they gave that fight to Conor McGregor by decision. So they don't reward the wrestling there? We need Buckley to fucking handle Bonfim, bro. Somebody just told me, though, that Bonfim's probably going to pop for steroids, which will make him being ass even funnier. So, if that's the case, let's keep him far away from our man Buck. JJ, anytime, my brother, and thank you for watching. Now, why don't you cancel your bet, JJ, and let us have Soda Pop give us the lock for the evening? Soda Pop, go ahead. The floor is yours. Give us the lock for the evening. Quick, so that JJ has enough time to cancel his bet and go with your lock of the evening. But this absolutely needs to be posted right now. I need everybody watching to go on my Instagram and like the post in honor of Wonder Boy. Can we do that? What up, Hawk? Make sure you subscribe, Brody. We always keep it a buck over here, and we're disgusted. We're disgusted, bro. I might lose some sleep over that one. Some shit just don't sit right with me, and that shit don't sit right with me. Everybody go on my Instagram right now and like the post in honor of Wonder Boy. This ain't for me. This ain't for me, boys. Very rarely is it. This is for Wonder Boy. I mean, you're about to see this shit's about to go viral anyway, but I'm just saying, go support it. Hey, shout out to Hawk. Shout out to Hawk. You're gonna love subscribing to this channel, I promise you. I can say that with confidence. This ain't even the only content I'm doing. So just make sure you subscribe. We got some big interviews coming, and I don't want to say them. But just know we got some big ones coming. I've been getting some good ones. We got some even bigger ones, in my opinion, coming. So go check out what I've been doing over the last week or two. We got bigger ones coming. And we got clips of the Phil Rowe interview up, but we got the full interview dropping tomorrow, so tap in. Got no juice, and nobody loves Bonfim, and nobody believes he won. Talking about this, talking about that. Nobody believes that Bonfim won. We got this main event coming. Derrick Lewis, big dog Derrick Lewis. I've been seeing the AI video. That shit's gold. That shit is gold. How do people even make that? Everybody loving me sticking up for Wonder Boy. We got like 40 likes in 4 minutes. Let's go. 26 responses. 92% say robbery. 92% say robbery. Soda Pop. So Soda Pop believes leaning max. Soda Pop leaning max. I love that. Let's go, Soda Pop. Let's go, JJ. Everybody welcome Hawk to the tribe. Let's go, Hawk. Throw it up on your story. Make sure everybody knows how we all feel. Let's go, Soda Pop. Nobody believes Bonfim won. And nobody loves him. And he's going to the back of the line. Bonfim ain't got no juice. And nobody loves him. Alright, so Hawk's rocking with Max too. We're all rocking with Max. I had the Hawaiian flag out earlier. Bro, 8-0. I just feel like, I don't know, it's just a gut feeling. I could be terribly wrong. I've never seen this guy fight. I feel like this is tailor made for Derrick Lewis to knock this dude's ass out. Yeah, that's my thing too. I think Max is a real 55er now. And I even think that cut back down to 45 now that he's bulking up again, I think he's going to be even more muscle bound than he was when he fought Gaethje. Just a little bit more. Because every time you cut big like that, like to a 45, when your frame is past that point, once you gain back, you bulk up a lot quicker. But my thing is, I'm going to be real. I'm going to be real with you guys. You know, Dustin's got really good boxing, and it's always been a problem for Max. So Dustin presents a lot of problems for Max. I'm actually curious why Soda Pop thinks Max is going to win, because I think a lot of the logic is going towards Dustin. If people are looking at X's and O's. You see, I'm just fucking biased. Oh shit, Tallison head kick against the cage. No, oh, what the fuck? Derek, we don't touch gloves, bro. We never do that. JJ. I know, bro, but I would, but it's got Max's symbol on it. So it's kind of like, you know, what if I have a featherweight on or like a lightweight on, you know? It's kind of one of those things. I try not to show too much bias. But I could get a little Hawaiian prop going on somewhere. I'm gonna wear the flag for the UFC 318 card though, JJ. Tallison in 1 minute. Okay, so to pop, I'm against you here. Oh shit, Tallison just... Let's go, Derrick Lewis. You can't... Nobody can take those shots from Derrick Lewis. A human being cannot take these shots. Yeah! Yeah! Let's go, Black Beast. Ah! 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 I'm about to take off my shirt, I swear to God, but I'm not gonna do it. Ah! Let's go. I'm so hyped for fucking Derrick Lewis right now, it's not even fucking funny. Pissing on the cage, let's go. Hey, me and Hawk got that one. Soda Pop, let's go. I told you this was tailor-made for Derrick Lewis. I've seen one too many of his fucking fights. This type of guy right here ain't fucking built for Lewis. The prototype heavyweight, you know what I mean? Like you know what I'm trying to say when you say prototype. That's fucking Derrick Lewis's kryptonite. But these big dudes who rely on their range and shit like that, oh, never. I don't think anyone's ever beat Derrick Lewis. Hey, shout out to JJ. He finally won one. Let's go. Hey, Dana White all over it. Dana White's in the crowd. Let's go. Hey, Derrick Lewis, throw him that belt. Throw him that title shot. If they don't give it to Cyril Gahn, give it to Derrick Lewis. I promise you. If they don't give Cyril Gahn that title shot, give it to Derrick Lewis. Let me ask you guys then. This is a poll. That's the best thing. Let's start a poll. Bro, this got me out of my bad mood over Wonder Boy. Beautiful work, Hawk. Beautiful work. Who should Aspinall fight? Cyril Gahn. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You know, I was looking at the replay, Soda Pop, and Tallison's eyes were wide open. But I'm telling you, he would have gotten knocked out. Yeah, Tallison's eyes were... Yeah. He wasn't super wobbled, but I accept the stoppage. I've seen worse. I've seen worse. Let's go. Let's see if Derrick Lewis calls that Aspinall. Let's go, Wonder Boy. We with you, brother. We with you. We with you all the way, brother. Derrick's on the phone right now. Who was Derrick on the phone with? Oh, he got on the phone with the president. Let's go, Derrick Lewis. Fuck him. Derrick Lewis is too good, man. I wish we could put him in a hot tub time machine, bro. Derrick Lewis can never leave. Yeah, yeah. 20 unanswered shots, back turn to Derrick Lewis. I mean, you got to stop it. Eight and 0. Derrick Lewis, everybody. Derrick Lewis. Enjoy it with the wifey, Derrick. Look at Derrick's wife. I mean, hey. Match made in heaven right there. Derrick Lewis' wife kind of bad or what, boys? I'm not gonna lie, she kind of bad for Derrick. Derrick Lewis did good there. I gotta say. I can't hold Derrick Lewis on that one. Damn, so he didn't call out Tom Aspinall. I mean, that's fine. I'm just happy we stuck up for Wonder Boy there. Needed to be done. All right, boys. I think that'll be the stream then. That will be the stream. We already know what's next for Derrick Lewis, so let me just conclude the poll and I'm gonna dip out. Derrick Lewis next. Let's see how many votes it did. 2 votes. Oh well. Shout out to all the boys, J Hawk, Soda Pop. Love you, boys. All right, boys, I'm out. Tap in with me on Wednesday so you can see me and MTK. Me and MTK are definitely arguing about this. I already know it. Because he wanted Bonfim to win. Bonfim got gifted the decision. I fucking believe Wonderboy got robbed. So we about to argue about that on fucking Wednesday. For sure. Plus 260 dog Derrick Lewis. That would have been easy good money right there. Alright, boys. Let me check the chat, make sure. Alright, peace out, boys. Appreciate it, Hawk. I'll catch you on the next stream, Hawk. Peace out. I might do one tomorrow evening. We'll see. But peace out, boys. Tomorrow evening actually might be a stream. I like doing the Sunday evening streams, so I might do one. I was trying to do one the last couple weeks. It just didn't work out. But alright, boys. Peace out. And then, Hawk, make sure you subscribe, bro. Make sure you subscribe. Peace out, boys. Shout out.